Hello, my name is Joshua, and today I'm going to show you how to sell an alternative asset. So you want to first log into the online portal, then you want to find the quick links box, click Sell Asset, select your account, select the asset, click Next. Then it's going to open a new tab with this form. Now, before you complete the form, there are three different scenarios. Scenario one is if the investment, let's just call it ABC LLC, they sent us funds already. We received the funds, but we haven't deposited them yet. If this is a liquidation or a partial sale or return of capital, then you would have to complete this form. Once you complete it, you'll email it to cashmanagement@theentrustgroup.com. Scenario two is if the investment, ABC LLC, requires paperwork from us, the Entrust Group, then at that point, once you complete the form, you're going to email it to alternativeassets@theentrustgroup.com, which is the email right here in the upper right corner of the form. Scenario three is if the investment sent us the funds already and we already deposited them, but instead of depositing them and recording it as a liquidation of the asset, we just recorded it as income generated from the asset. In that case, you're going to complete the form. You're going to send it to cashmanagement@theentrustgroup.com. And in the body of the email, or let's say if you fax it or mail it, just include a letter or a note stating that we already received the funds and to please remove the asset. Then at that point, we'll remove the asset. Going through the form, section one is asking about your Entrust account. So the name, you don't have to worry about the Entrust Group Inc., FBO, your name. Just write your legal first and last name. You're going to enter the Entrust account number here. For account type, self-directed IRAs is how the IRA is managed. It's not necessarily an account type. So the account type would still just be either traditional IRA, Roth IRA, SEP IRA, etc. Your email address and phone number. Section 2 is the name of the investment. Just for example, we just said ABC LLC, so that's what you would enter here. Payer information. This is the party that sent us funds or is going to send us funds. So typically this is the name of the investment. If you don't have their contact information, you'll most likely have to review the original paperwork that you submitted to us to make the initial investment. Usually they have an address on there, sometimes an email address or fax number as well. So that's what you would enter here. Then you would indicate how the funds are being sent to us. Again, if you're not sure, just contact the investment directly and ask them if they're sending a wire, ACH, or check. Also, you need to indicate if Entrust needs to send the investment, ABC LLC in this example, a liquidation request. If yes, click yes, we will do so. If no, just click no. Type of sale. A full sale is if the asset is fully liquidated and it should be removed from your account. Keep in mind, if you choose this, we can only accept one residual payment after the asset has been removed. Approximate cash to be received from sale, you can enter that there. Partial sale is just a partial liquidation. The asset will remain in the account, and you can enter this information here, approximate cash to be received from sale. Then enter the new asset value after the sale and the number of remaining shares or units, if applicable. If not, you can leave that blank. In scenario 3, where we've already received the last funds from this investment, you can just enter here, last funds already received, please remove asset. Select how you want to pay the fees. There is a $95 asset sale fee, so we can use a cash balance in the account, or you can add a credit card or debit card to pay for that. If you want to add one, you can add it there. If not, you can leave that blank and actually just check off pay with card on file and then enter the last 4 digits of card. Then you just have to sign and date it and submit it back to us. It can be scanned, emailed, faxed, or mailed as well. Now, if you're in communication with the investment directly and they're asking for our bank information, you can find that right here just by going back to the portal, and you would just scroll up, click on the dashboard tab, scroll down, look for the quick links box again, and then click on delivery instructions, and it's going to open up a new tab, and that's going to be our bank information, and you can send that information to the investment. And that is how to sell an alternative asset. Thank you.